the first Sunday of this wonderful season called Advent. And it's the first Sunday of the new liturgical year. And so it's a preparation not just for Christmas, but the ongoing work of our becoming more and more conformed to God's gracious love. Mark Twain once said of a friend, he was Irish in the worst sense of the term. That's humorous. I had a grandfather who was Irish, maybe in the best sense of the term, Charlie O'Connor. And we would go to his house, my grandma, and he really believed in the wee people, he called them. We weren't sure if they were leprechauns or fairies or angels. They were the wee people. And we thought, and maybe we still do, that he really believed in them. And he would say, "Oh, did you see him?" And we'd look and we'd say, it's amazing, when you want to see, you will see. And we would see the going right behind the dining room door. And he would do that maybe twice during a visit. And we didn't want to miss them. But they were quick. The wee people were small and quick. And we'd be sitting there. Did you see it? No, we kept missing them, but we would see what looked like the end of their shoe or their skirt. Well, maybe that's about Advent. Did you see him? He's coming. And you had to be alert and attentive and never quite got it. As some of you know, I'm sure that I am blind since I was 8 years old. And I had a funny experience, and I have it often. I was crossing campus this morning, and there were a lot of tractors or trucks or something. And right where I wanted to go was a tremendous amount of noise, and backing up, and going forward. And I just got turned around. I didn't know, because so much of how I get around is by sound. And finally, a guy came over and he said, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm going up the driveway." He says, "Oh, it's right over there." And he pointed, which is a funny thing, and people do that. "Oh, go right over there." And I said, that doesn't help. "Well, it's right over there." I know you told me that. Would it be possible if you could walk me over there? Guide me? Yeah, but he was trying to be helpful, but he wasn't very helpful amidst the noise of the tractors. And well, that's a bit of Advent for us, I think. Did you see him? Is God like the wee people? That God doesn't want to be seen, but tricked? And does God say, "Well, it's right over there. Get there by yourself"? No, we are preparing for the coming of the light, of our sight, of our way to live. We are preparing to receive the God who wants to be seen and wants to guide us and not leave us stumbling around in the noise of the world that the gospel speaks of today. But here's something from the second reading, the epistle. And there's a couple words here that I would like to highlight for Advent. He says, this is Paul writing, as you have received from us how you are to conduct yourselves in order to please God. Pleasing God. And not just how you are to conduct yourself, but how you should conduct yourselves. You must. And he says, I exhort you kind of earnestly to conduct yourselves as you do so, do it even more. Those are hard words in our ways of living with God. 3 words. Even more, should, and pleasing God. What pleases God? Do you think? What pleases God? That we do everything well and that we see all the ways He tells us it's over there? No, God says, no, it's not over there, it's over here. And I've come to be with you. And in the months to come, I will guide you. Not so that you should do something, but you will want to. And I think that's a big switch in my experience in my years of being a Catholic, that I think the Holy Spirit is moving us away from shoulds, oughts, demands. Do it even more. Whatever you're doing, you're not doing it enough. Do more. I'm not sure that's the God that attracts us. It might be the God who frightens us. It's the God who comes and says, I will take you by your hand and I will lead you. And it will be because you want it. Your desires. Not shoulds, have-tos, oughts, demands, but invitations. And God invites us, and it's something to watch, I think, this Advent, to watch your good desires that are God's gift to us. And not that you should do it, but this is a freer way to live, that He comes and says, I will be with you. It's not over there. The way is inside you. And listen to yourself. Listen to the good desires you have to be more, not to do even more, but to be more of what you want to do rather than what you have to do. I think that the shoulds bother us. They're a burden. But God's grace moves us to be doing the good outside that is a reflection of the good inside. And so when I say, it didn't say, it's over there, it's way over there, you can't get there by yourself. We've got to listen to, we will want to listen to the holy desires in us and to live from them. And they will be conformed to God's love so that we're not dominated or oppressed by what is pleasing to God. I don't know what's pleasing to God. That I do more? What is pleasing to God is God's being God. And being God within us and around us. The God who wants to be seen. Not that we just miss it, but to see the goodness in others. that encourages us. The people and the good experiences around us, amidst the gospel's picture of things, seas and frightening things, to see the good things and encourage to them by them, so that we don't do what we should, we do what is in us, the good that is in us, to let it out. And then we become a sign. You see, not the we people, we are the big people. And we want to be seen. The goodness that is in us will be revealed, and God will be revealed through us, to be seen. Inviting people not to do what they should, but to do the good that they are. We receive the goodness of Jesus. That's who we are. We are his body. Excuse me. And we are asked to live it. Receive it and live it. That's the way God is seen. And then it's over there. No, God, people will see us and the goodness of God that is within us. That then Advent is how the goodness of God is coming into this world. Not just Jesus coming from way out there, but that Jesus is coming into this world from right in here. It's in us to be, it's in us to do.